This is the Hanging with A podcast.
Real quick. This is the Hanging with A podcast. This is episode 17, coming to you always from Boston, Massachusetts. It's a little rainy out there today. Please hit that subscribe button on this video. I appreciate all the support, all the love, everybody that's been, following me and, hitting me up, letting how they feel about everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who's already subscribed to the YouTube, everybody who's listened to the episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that. I really appreciate all the love and support. I got a good episode planned for you. This dude I'm about to introduce is a young brother of mine, call him my little brother. We grew up together, high school together, you know what I'm saying? Argued amongst each other. Everything that brothers do, we've done. I'm proud of the man that he's become, the father he's become, the businessman he's become. He's doing so many phenomenal things. And since I started this, he's been one of my number one supporters, watching the episodes, talking to me about the episodes. So I had to get him on here, so he can, talk his stuff because, he knows it just as much as anybody else. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you my brother, Matt. What's good, man?
Yo. I'm in the building.
What's good with you, man?
And chilling, man. First, man, how you feeling, man? You over that situation?
I'm over the situation. For everybody, go ahead and put it out there. I had COVID. I have COVID. But I'm on the end of that. But I'm feeling good, man. A lot of orange juice, a lot of Gatorade, a lot of vitamins. Been getting a lot of rest. Just staying hydrated, not letting it defeat me. So I'm doing good, man. But how about you, man? How you doing, man? How's everything been, man? How's the family? How's COVID been treating you?
I'm going to say, right, I swear I had COVID before they knew what it was called. You hear me? I'm talking about like 2019, end of the year. I got real sick. I'm talking about I never got that sick in my life.
Right.
You hear me? That shit was crazy. After that, man, other than that, everything's cool, man. The kids, Matt Big is all outdoors. Major stepping walking in his foot tracks, He talking about football already. He don't turn 4 till next year. I've been chilling, man. Staying out the way, trying to do the right thing. That's all.
There you go. How's your mom? How's your brother?
Mom's is cool, Justin cool, man. We brothers, so we have our ups and downs, our bickering matches. And right now we in a bickering match. So I'm gonna just say he cool.
Okay.
I love him. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? If you ever see this, I love you, but you know what you did, and as man, you gotta make that right, bro.
Okay. Tell the people, man, a little bit, man, about who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? I gave an introduction, but let them know a little bit more about you.
I'm Matt, man. Everybody know who I am, man. I did start a business. I started a cleaning business, It's based in Baltimore and Atlanta. It's not thriving the way I would like it to be, but if I stick with it, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just work hard, come home, take care of these boys, try to keep them on the right path, I'm in Atlanta now. I moved to Atlanta, and I'm trying to find some youth football to coach, man. I actually went to a game this weekend, and it was crazy, man. Them kids was out there balling, so I've been talking back and forth with the coaches. I'm gonna go out tomorrow to a practice and see if I can get on the staff, because that's really my passion, man. I love directing kids, man. I feel like it's not enough strong Black men in the world pointing the kids in the right direction. And
sure.
I definitely have always felt like I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why when my son started playing football, I got right into coaching right away. And it had nothing to do with him. I just saw the amount of single mothers that was there with their child, and I didn't take a liking to it. It's the same way with when I was cutting hair. I hated to see a single mother bring her son to get his hair cut. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's a father's job, just like football or basketball, and you know what I'm saying? So I try to give back that way, man, by directing the boys, man, and make sure they do the right thing.
Right. And like being a father, man, like when you say being a father, what does that mean to you? You know what I'm saying? I know what it means to me. And I know like, what it's brought for me, especially my son. I think when we had Malcolm, um, I think where I was at in my life at that point in time, it just brought a lot of direction to my life and brought some understanding to my life.
Yeah.
Um, Fast forward a little bit later when I had my daughter, that was just a stamp right there because a little bit, a little girl changes how you move and how you operate as a man. Like I feel like a son makes you a better man, but a daughter makes you an even better man, if that makes sense. Um, so for me, like fatherhood has just been it's been everything. It's given me a reason to like wake up every day, pursue what I got to do, and do the things that that I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So for you, what has that done for you?
Shit. First of all, let me say this. I grew up without a father. So that had me looking to Earl, Kenny's dad, Maurice's grandfather.
Hmm.
I was always looking for that father figure. And as a youngster, I vowed that if I have a child, they will never go looking for a father figure. You know what I'm saying? So once I had Matt, everything stopped. It was all about him. He is the light at the end of my tunnel, or was. Now it's him and Major. But in the beginning, it was like, yo, you a father. You got to do everything different. Of course, I didn't listen. I did it all the wrong way. The first 8 years of his life, hustled, went in and out of prison, showed him all the wrong shit. But now that I was changed everything around, I'm more mature. Um, I sat and I looked at everything I used to do, and I switched everything completely up. Like I said, I'm a business owner now. I never had a job until I started my own business. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you that that's my biggest change. You know what I'm saying? I left that life completely alone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I say, you know what I'm talking about when I say that life.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I just feel like having my kids and being a father made me a better person all around because, like I said, I want to be that father figure or that person that other kids that don't have a father they can be able to come to when they can't go to their mother or they really don't have no one to go to. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say having my children made me a better man, and it made me understand that I'm not only living for myself, I'm living for them.
Right. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So, businessman, when you started the cleaning business, what was like, what was your hope for that? And like, when did you start that?
I started in 2016, and I started with a few small businesses. I want to say small, a few I had two law firms. I had three salons, a barbershop, two salons and one barbershop. And I wanted it to grow. Those people stuck with me up until 2020 when the pandemic happened.
Right.
So I had consistent revenue up until the pandemic happened. And then once the pandemic happened, it's like everything fell off. So I had to revamp it. And I went to a bigger scale trying to clean like businesses, restaurants, churches, once they were able to open back up. So right now, like I said, I wouldn't say I'm at a standstill. I'm still with the 4 contracts I have, but I'm trying to figure out a better way to market it and get my name out there so we can get some more revenue coming in.
Okay.
But my real goal is to I want to be as big as Jana King, man. I want to be as big as Jan Pro. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's what I want. I want King of Kings cleaning and disinfecting to be the next Jan Pro or Jana King, or you know what I'm saying, something along those lines.
Okay. Okay. And for people that don't know what those are, it just explains what those are.
Those are cleaning companies. Those are the top 2 cleaning companies in the country. And they mostly do personal contracts, but they clean more so schools and businesses, so to speak. What do you call it? Oh shit. Where your Capitol buildings, like the Annapolis and stuff like that. You know how Annapolis is. So they clean all those buildings and stuff like that. Hospitals. They got Broadway services. They do hospitals and stuff. So it's a bunch of different ones, but that's what I'm trying to ultimately compete with when it's all said and done.
Okay. Definitely. And I definitely wish you the best with that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I think you can definitely take that, man, and do your thing with that. So I know you got that, man, hands down. So um you got the cleaning business, man, out here, being the best father that you can be. And then you had the barber shop, you had the hair cutting, you were doing cutting hair, you had
Yeah.
that. Now did
I
you
still
just get rid? Go ahead.
I still cut hair I still cut hair a little bit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I got my license. I can go back. That's something I'll never forget, man. I got my clippers in the closet. I mean in the bathroom right now under the sink. I be messing with my own hair sometimes. And it's funny because my barber here in Atlanta, she's from Baltimore. We went to school together and all that. She was like, yo, you playing, yo, you could be down here getting money, yo. For a shape up, yo, it's $35 down here, yo.
Oh no, they
So,
bucking. Yeah.
so yeah, everything is inflated in Atlanta, man, because they try to. I don't even know how to explain it. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I pay $50 to get my little sides shaved off and shaped up in the back. You know what I'm saying? So I know a regular haircut be like $80.
that's crazy. $80
Yeah, it's
for a
wild.
haircut, $35 for a shape up.
Yeah, man.
And back home, yo, that's a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's a grown man fade back home,
yeah,
$35.
$35. I mean, I pay 40 out here just for, a haircut for my,
Yeah,
the goatee and everything.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's about right. That's about right because you get the face done.
yeah.
Yeah.
So damn. So you talked a little bit, man, in the beginning about, you being in and out of jail. Talk a little bit about that, man, about like, that experience, man, and what that did for you.
Man, the first time I went to prison was crazy, man. It was all right, let me say this. I had a good run. I have to acknowledge that because the time that I was looking at before I took the deal, yeah, I took a deal because if I would have went to trial, I wouldn't be here having this podcast with you right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, that shit was crazy, man. The run was a good ride. Going to prison was like the lowest point of my life
Right.
because I went a whole year without seeing my mom. I mean, we talked, we wrote each other letters, but physically I didn't see her or touch her for a whole year and a half, pretty much. And that was while I was in prison. You see, I went to jail and then I went to prison because in Maryland, what they do is they railroad you. They charge you with a felony. And if it's in a county, they'll send you to the county jail for 18 months, which you'll have to do a year and a day on that time. And then you get to go to the system. Whereas if I would have went straight to the system, I could have came home probably less time than what I did. And I wouldn't have seen the crazy shit that I saw. Shit, my first 2 weeks in prison, man, somebody was dead in our shower.
Damn.
That shit changed. That shit was crazy. That shit changed me, man. I saw some wild shit in prison, man. Some shit you wouldn't believe, you would never see on the street. And I just stayed to myself. You know what I'm saying? I went in by myself. I came home by myself. Of course, you're gonna try to drug into the gangs and the bullshit and then this into that. But I just went and did my time and came home, man, because I ain't had time to run it up. My son was waiting for me. He was only 2 and 3 at the time, because I was gone 2.5 years. So I missed 2, 3, and I missed his second and third birthday when I came home just in time for his fourth. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that shit. I just want to say, anybody that watch this, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Straight up. Because I ain't had no problem doing the time. I never had a problem making my bed and laying in it. But it's your family you gotta worry about, man. Your family, you stress your family out more than you stress yourself out with it. So if you can stay away from it, stay away from it. I understand the ones that don't have no choice but to do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I just advise everybody that's able to walk away from that life, walk away from it, because that's not what's up. And going to prison is not a good look, G. It's not.
Right.
It's no fun. It's no fun having somebody tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, where to do it, if you can do it, and you're a grown person.
Right. And that's, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, even though, you know what I'm saying, you did that time again, like, you know what I'm saying, you're doing what you got to do now as a father, as a business owner, you're doing what you have to do, and which is, you know, which is a lot, because a lot of people that get in a situation like that, they just don't, either they just don't do what they got to do, or they end up just being in and out all the time.
Yeah.
So much respect to you for that, man, for just, you know, getting yourself just
I'm not
back on
gonna lie,
track.
man. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard. It's definitely hard. And trust me, I know it's hard. But you gotta do it. You gotta stay the course. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Fast forward a little bit, or like switching pace a little bit. I know you're a Dallas Mavericks fan. It's been a lot of things going on in the NBA. They trying to give y'all Ben Simmons, but I don't think y'all want Ben Simmons.
I don't want Ben Simmons.
I don't think nobody wants Ben Simmons.
Give Ben Simmons the Hammond. What you mean?
Right. We don't want him either. We ain't. I mean, what was he gonna do for us? He ain't got no shot. He can't shoot.
Use his length. Cover the top of the key. That's all you need him to do.
But I feel like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, back then, when we was playing ball, the game was different. You could use Ben Simmons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The game is all about shooting right now. And I feel like he's not going to make it unless he's with a team that is not a shoot heavy team. Like somewhere like the Chicago Bulls or somewhere like the Toronto Raptors, somewhere like that, where he can play in the paint.
Like a Mike D'Antoni coach team.
Right.
Run up and down the floor, fast pace.
Because they want, you know, they want to put him with you guys. They want to put him with the Golden State Warriors. They want to put him with the Clippers. But it's like, yo, he can't be at Golden State. He shoot.
I'm trying to get Dame time, man.
Yeah. Everybody trying to get Dame.
They said Dame bought in for the season, though. Yeah. We want to see what's up next year. I really, man, you know what our biggest problem is? It's Porzingis, man. He is the highest paid, worst player in the league, right? He's paid all that money for nothing, man.
Right.
He was a stain on our team the whole playoff, that whole first round, man.
Right. And I feel like y'all got Luka, and I feel like Luka's a problem. He's only gonna get better. You need to put somebody to match with Luka.
Yo, I love Luka.
Porzingis, he's not it. He's not it. And I don't think he likes Luka. So I think that's what the issue is there. And they got to get rid of those two. They got to get rid of not those two, but they need to get rid of him.
You don't think he like Luka?
No. I think there's some jealousy there. Because in the playoffs, yo, everybody's celebrating, man. My man was sitting on the end of the bench. Didn't want to be bothered with the team.
Because he wasn't you don't think that was because he only produced that one game?
Yo, at the end of the day, you celebrating with your team. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you did, because it's not about you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about you.
True indeed.
And I think he feels some type of way that this young dude that came in here took over the franchise. He is the franchise. I mean, they saying Luka's better. They saying Luka's better than Dirk.
Listen. You know Dirk is my man.
They said though.
He good, but he ain't. We'll see. Only time will tell. That's what I'll say. Only time will tell.
That's what they
I ain't gonna
saying.
say it this early, but only time will tell. You know, Dirk. That Dirk Nowitzki jersey was the first. That's why I started liking the Mavericks. Because
Right.
we was in seventh or eighth grade, one of them. And my older cousin bought me a authentic Dirk Nowitzki jersey. And that's when I started messing with the Mavericks ever since.
Well, didn't you had that one, and then you had didn't you have another one too? Because you had the Dirk. I know you had the Dirk, but there was somebody else I thought you had.
On the basketball tip?
On the Mavericks. I thought there was somebody else you had too.
No, I just had the starter jacket, the Mavericks starter jacket.
Right. Okay.
Those are the only Mavericks up to this day. Those are the only Mavericks fan gear I've ever had, and I'm a big Mavericks fan. That shit is crazy.
Right.
So,
I used to be like,
I'm gonna definitely get me a Luka jersey though.
Yeah, you got to get you one of those.
Yeah,
you definitely got to get you a Luka jersey. I remember, growing up, you know what I'm saying? We used to wear each other's clothes, borrow each other's clothes, jerseys.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody had somebody's jersey. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was Steve Francis, Mike Bibby, Chris Webber.
I know for a fact I had Maurice Orange Crush John Elway jersey for the longest.
Yo, that joint was fresh though. That joint was fresh.
Yo used to stay asking me, no, I'll give it back when I'm finished with it.
Right.
But no, we had hella jerseys, yo. Yeah, we used to pass them around between each other. Like my Joe Namath went through the family, my Bo Jackson went through the family.
So where the jersey?
Ramel had that. I remember Ramel had that. He had somebody's McDonald's All-American jersey. I forgot who it was. And that John went through the family. We was just that's what we used to do though, because we brothers, man, to this day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We had
sleep in the same bed together.
Sleep in the same bed, right? Sleep in the same bed if we had to, ate together. You know what I'm saying? Fought together. You know what I'm saying? We did all that together. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, so it's just nice to see.
I used to look forward to getting out of school and hanging with the guys. Straight up, that was the best time of my life. No bullshit.
Yeah, I would agree. We had so much fun. I still talk about that. Every time I get on the phone with somebody, I'm always bringing up the past, man, because we had some good memories. We had some really good times. Shit, we had a good run with doing that.
We definitely did.
During high school at that time, even after high school, we had a good run. So that was fun. So the NBA,
I love the way all of us stayed together too, because you know how sometimes with groups of people, they can fall off and fall apart. I love the way we can all come back together with no issue.
Right.
That loyalty means a lot to me. Y'all don't even know that. I never say it, but that shit mean a lot to me. Cause like I said, I'm the oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a father. So I used to look forward to hanging with my guys. You know what I mean? I used to look forward to that. And I still to this day look forward to getting up with my guys.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was all about. Yeah. Love you too, man. That's what it was all about. NBA. So, you got the Mavericks. What do you think about, me and you talked about this a little bit, but what do you think about the Westbrook and LA thing? You think that's going to work, or you think that's not going to work? I think it's going to work.
Yo, the only way it's going to work is if Russ chill out. If Russ chill out, hell yeah, they might be unbeatable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if and it's a big if Russ don't chill out and be himself, they're gonna blow that thing up by the trade deadline. LeBron not gonna deal with it.
No, he's not.
I can't see LeBron putting up with that shit.
No,
honestly.
He's not. And like Bron's trying to get that, he's trying to get those chips, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His time is coming short now, so he needs to figure it out. But
how long you think he got left?
You know me, that's my guy. So I think he had good years. I'll give him 3.
That's
I'll
what I
give
was
him
thinking.
3, counting this season coming up right here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 3 good
Because
ones counting this one.
I feel like he's motivated. He went out the first round last year. So I feel like he's motivated this year to get back. I think he's gonna come back healthy as ever. I think having Melo on the team is gonna give him a little bit more jump in his
Oh yeah, I forgot
jump in
they
his
got
step.
Melo.
You know what I'm saying? They done got Melo. And I think he wants to get this chip for Melo. So I think he's gonna have a chip on his shoulder this year.
I forgot they got Melo. They might
They got Melo.
see that kind of levels shit. That kind of levels things out because Russ not gonna go crazy with Melo out there. Melo gonna get Melo. I got Melo getting yo in check too, because you know Melo ain't putting up with nothing.
Right. And you got Rondo. They just signed Rondo. You know
Rondo
what I'm saying?
back.
So
Yeah.
Rondo back. You know what I
So
mean?
what is gonna be Rondo, Russ, Melo, LeBron, and AD the starting 5 probably.
Starting 5 are Rondo's gonna come off the bench. Rondo's gonna come off the bench. But I mean, either way, that lineup is crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. Brooklyn in trouble if they meet up. That's definitely gonna go 7.
Yeah, they are. I mean, but Brooklyn's got shooters. They're just offensively unstoppable. So
Yeah.
the Lakers gonna have to play defense on them.
Yeah, they have to pony up.
Right. And I'm not a fan of I say they got a big 2. I'm not a fan of James Harden at all. I just don't think I don't know. I don't like there's nothing about James Harden that says to me he's a winner. I don't think he's a winner. I think Kevin Durant's a winner. I think Kyrie's a winner. James Harden is not a winner to me at all. He's in the same boat to me as PG-13, Paul George.
For real?
I don't think James Harden's a winner at all.
2-time MVP?
Yeah. I don't think he's a winner.
I think personally, had he been healthy, they would have beat the Bucks and they would have won the championship. We might be having a different conversation. But shit, like you said, they're offensively structured, man. And if you guarding KD and you guarding Kyrie, who's gonna guard James? And you know he's gonna he's gonna get you 2 points, whether it's from him getting to the line or whether it's from him shooting a 3.
Right.
He's guaranteed 2 points, man. I don't know. He might be their X factor. He might be their X factor for real.
Well, he's gonna have to be, especially if they play at the NBA Finals. If it's the Lakers and the Nets, he's definitely gonna have to be the X factor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I look at the Lakers and who they got defensively. The Lakers have answers for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can put Brown on KD. You can put Westbrook on either Kyrie or James Harden. And then you can just let the rest just fall where, you know what I'm saying, fall where it may lay. You know what I'm saying? At that point, if that's what you're going to do, you know?
I mean, I honestly would like to see them swap James for Dame.
Okay.
That's what I would really like to see, but everybody know Dame don't want to go to a super team. You want to do it himself. Understandable. I completely understand that. But that would probably be their best bet at beating the Lakers, because I don't think they will beat the Lakers. Because to me, shit, I like defense, man. Defense won everything to me. So I just got the Lakers ponying up if they play them in the finals and winning it.
Yeah, I think so too. And you know what I'm saying? I think that, and again, like I said, I think Bron's got 3 good years. And I think in these 3 years, he can maybe get 2 rings in these 3 years.
Yeah.
I definitely think he can get
one.
You don't think he can get 2?
No. I'll give him 1 in the next 3, and then that's it, because for sure, I don't even know why, but we definitely getting 1 in the next 3. Luka's gonna will his way to 1.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that because I think they're gonna figure out a way to get him some help too. I think they'll figure out how to get him some help. I think people will want to come there and play with Luka.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People will definitely want to come to Dallas and play with Luka. So I can see that. I can definitely see that.
We're gonna get 1.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see you guys getting 1. I can see
I
you
would
getting
like.
one.
I would honestly. What's Shorty name? DeAndre Ayton.
Right,
Man, if we get him, it's a wrap.
right.
Him and Luka, they can swap Porzingis, some other player in between. As long as we keep Luka Hardaway and we add Ayton and get rid of Porzingis, we good.
Yeah.
I
I
like
can,
Hardaway, man. I like Hardaway.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do think he can will y'all to one. If I have it my way, man, I want to see LeBron get at least 2 in these next 3 years and then retire with 6. That's where I really want him to be. If he can get 5, that's even better. But it's the 6 for me because I feel like if he can get 6, we can have the conversation. A conversation about a conversation about to break up. So if my man can get 6, that conversation now it's already been a conversation to me. But I think it can be a real conversation now if he gets 6. That's 2 rings with LA, 2 with Miami, 1 with Cleveland. And I think at that point, there's nothing else. There's nothing that needs to be said.
No, that would be 3. That would be 3 with LA.
3 with LA. And then he's been doing this thing. Look, he's been doing this since he's been 18 years old. Let's not forget that part. He's been doing this since he's been 18 years old. So it's even more impressive. 37, going into year 17. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Like Jordan was on his way out at 37.
Okay. Granted, the league is completely different than what it was from 84 to 98.
That's true.
But, and this is a big but,
Yeah.
the man is Larry Bird called him God.
Right. This is Jordan. Yep.
Okay. Larry Bird called Michael Jordan Jesus in a loss. Meaning the Celtics beat the Bulls and Larry Bird still called Jordan God. Reggie Miller didn't never refer to Michael Jordan as Michael Jordan. He referred to Michael Jordan as that guy or Black Jesus.
Right. Right.
So that's 2 eras. Larry Bird, Reggie Miller. Everybody calls Joe the king.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, God got to make the king.
You got a point.
So
you got a point.
And then on top of that, when Mike was in the finals and Yo was in the finals, Mike never lost. Yo lost. You can't. Once you got that, that's like saying I'm better than you in basketball because I beat you.
Right.
We both know I'm not.
Right.
But Yo lost in the finals. How can you say he better than Mike if Mike never lost?
Right. But I also look at who Mike was playing in these finals compared to what Bron's playing in the finals. You look at that Golden State team. You look at that Golden State.
Wait.
Oh, and the Mavericks.
Wait. It don't the same. You gotta he had to tie his shoes up the same way the other man had to tie their shoes up. They had to put their shorts on the same way the other people had to put their shorts on. Right. We both going out here to play a basketball game, and we both been playing since 7, 6, 7, 8 years old. So that like, come on, man. It's at the end of the day, it's competition. It's who wants it more. And I feel like Mike wanted it way more than what he did because he allowed his teams to lose. Mike didn't allow his teams to lose. He scratched, he clawed, he fought, he cried. Mike definitely was a cry. I'm not gonna sit here and say Mike wasn't a cry because they both flopped and they both cried. That's what you do if you're a superstar. You want all the calls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like everybody else and be all blind to the shit. Mike was a crybaby too. So was Shaq. But the fact of the matter is, in June, when it was finals time, Mike ain't lose.
I mean, you got a point.
LeBron might show up. He might not. He might cramp up. He might not. You know what I'm saying? Mike gonna play. We don't know if Mike cramped up because he
Right.
might have played through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna get this chip. I'm not gonna have no L in the finals.
Right.
I played all this time. I want this title. You feel me? LeBron cool with coming back and trying again.
Right. Right. I mean, you got a point. I mean, that is a point. I mean, and if I had to, you know what I'm saying, the biggest L on his resume in the finals, the Golden State thing, there's no way in hell he was beating them. Especially when they added KD, I was like, yo, that's a wash. You're not beating them. Nobody was beating them.
Yeah, that was a
But
wrap.
then when he lost that year to the Mavericks and the way that his performance, the way that he performed, the Mavericks were a good team, don't get me wrong. They were a good team. They played together. They deserved to win the title. There's no way in hell the type of play that LeBron was then the Mavericks shouldn't have won that damn series.
It shouldn't have. We shouldn't have. Nope, you're absolutely right. Because
he didn't show up.
exactly.
He didn't show up.
That's exactly what I was about to say. When it was time for him to guard Jason Terry, and Jason Terry had them damn 38 points, LeBron was nowhere to be found.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, I was looking for the matchup. I wanted to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I expected us to lose because it was LeBron.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect I bet with my team because that's my team. But I damn sure was worried. And then when we won, it was like, wow, this nigga ain't show up. He really didn't show up. And
he didn't show up. No,
I guess he took us for granted or something. I don't know.
Right. And I think there was one game.
You would think he would have learned this lesson when he took the Spurs for granted.
Right. But I think at the same time, I don't think he understood the importance of like what it takes to win the title. And I think losing it the way that they lost to against Dallas, that needed to happen because I feel like after that happened, he understood the process. I don't think he understood the process at that point. Now, man, the Heat were up in that series too.
That was the first time in Miami or the second year in Miami?
That was the first time.
Okay, that was the first.
You got to thank Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying?
What they was up 3-2?
3-2, I think.
No, we won in 6.
2-1, right?
Yeah, they was up 2-1. We won in 6.
Right. And you guys came back and won in 6. But that's the biggest blemish on his resume when I think about these final losses. Again, like the Golden State ones.
That series, man.
Dirk was unguardable. Jason Terry came alive. Sean Marion came alive. Jason Kidd. Everybody just played. They played like they had a chip on their shoulder.
JJ Barrera was making was getting to the basket.
Tyson Chandler,
And then remember the Lakers series right before that when Andrew Bynum elbowed JJ Barrera in the throat going to the bucket. They was mad as shit. We got them out of there.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? That, I mean, when I think about it, man, I think about that loss in those NBA finals. That kind of
you can't think about no losses when Mike was in there, man.
I mean, you can't.
Mike was knocking everybody off. Barkley, Malone, Stockton.
That's what they were saying. It was like they were like Jordan stopped other people from winning as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he stopped other players from like getting a chip and trying to win.
See, this is my dilemma with this whole debate, right? How do we skip over Shaq and Kobe and go right to Jordan? How can we act like Shaq and Kobe, or how can we act like Kobe don't have 5?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Is he better than Kobe? Is he that much better than Kobe that LeBron, that we just straight take him to Jordan?
It's
because all 3 of them played the same position.
All 3 of them played the same
and not
position.
really. LeBron played a 5. I mean, played a 0.5 for. He played all 5 positions.
Play all 5 positions. I think when it comes to the closest person to Jordan, Kobe is it. Exactly. If you want to take somebody and say, you know what, he is the split image of Michael Jordan. because Kobe followed Michael Jordan and studied Michael Jordan harder than anybody else.
Right.
With that being said, though, if you're thinking about dominance and you're thinking about like just his impact on a game, LeBron has that. I think LeBron is all around probably the best basketball player that we've seen in a really, really long time since Michael Jordan. I think that's what it is.
What about Kobe though? Kobe was doing the same thing LeBron is doing. He was, come on, man.
That's a good.
Jerry
That's
West said it before the man even did it. It's gonna be the best, one of the best Lakers I ever drafted. He said that before he did it.
Right. I mean, that's a good conversation because I don't know how to answer that one. You know what I'm saying? Because Kobe does have the 5. And if you're going off shooting,
he lost like what? What he lost once in the finals?
Twice. They lost to Detroit.
Oh yeah, they lost to Detroit.
He lost to the Celtics.
Okay, yeah, he lost to the Celtics. Yeah,
he
by
only
himself.
Lost twice.
So he got 2 losses. LeBron got 2 losses.
Right, but he won his first ring. He won his first ring in his 4th year at the age of 19.
Right.
My man won his first championship before he was even old enough to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we put LeBron, jump him straight over Kobe. I think the conversation needs to be, is LeBron better than Kobe? And then if everybody can figure that out, then we need to talk about LeBron being better than Jordan, because I just feel like Kobe needs his due.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. I got you on here, so I gotta make sure I ask you this question. So your Ravens, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I love the Ravens. Eat, sleep, and poop Ravens football.
You know what I'm saying? You got the Ravens. You got your Ravens this year. So I'm gonna give my take on the Ravens. You know, being from Maryland, have nothing against the Ravens. I don't.
Yeah. Who your football team? The Raiders?
Not the Raiders. Seahawks. I'm a Seahawks guy. I just love the hats. I be collecting the hats up here and stuff. But I like the Seahawks. But I'm gonna give y'all my thing with the Ravens, okay?
Right.
I think Lamar is the real deal. I do. I'm looking for him to take a big step this year. The thing about the Ravens is, and I think this is what kind of like gets them down in the season, is those games against the Chiefs in the beginning of the season. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. And they always do this. They do it at the beginning of the season. The Ravens and Chiefs play week 1, week 2, main event. Last year, Mahomes showed them up. And everybody says, oh, Mahomes got the weapons. That's why he can do the things he can do. Yeah, he does. But Lamar Jackson has weapons as well. He may not have what Mahomes has, because when I look at it, to me, it's Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. I don't care about anybody else. You can throw Deshaun Watson in there. You can throw Josh Allen in there. But when it comes down to it, it's Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
Thank you.
Because that's what everybody.
At least somebody see it.
Because that's what it's about. You can put Josh Allen up against Mahomes. You can put Deshaun Watson up against Mahomes. When it comes down to it, because what it was in the beginning was Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. The season goes how that Chiefs and Ravens game goes. If the Ravens beat the Chiefs, the Ravens are going to run off a few games and they're going to do their thing. That's it for them. That's it. I think the Ravens can beat everybody else. It's the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs that stand in their way. And Patrick Mahomes is a problem. He's a problem.
So how do you feel we're going to do? What do you think at the end? What do you think our ultimate end of the season will be?
Ultimate end of the season. Because my brother Justin, you know what I'm saying? Justin's a Ravens person too.
Don't be biased for me and Justin. You know what I'm saying? How you be a sports guy and tell me what you think.
Second round, divisional round.
Woo! We going out in the divisional round.
Divisional round.
To who? The Bills.
I'm gonna say Buffalo. Now hold on. I'm gonna
Bills
say
again?
Buffalo. I'm gonna say Buffalo. I can also see you guys going out in the conference championship game. Rematch of week 2, Chiefs Ravens. Chiefs get y'all by a field goal.
That rematch would be at home. So you
Think
saying we're
so?
gonna lose the AFC? Yeah, it would have to be at home. That would mean we would be the #1 seed. That's the only way we would. If we beat them week 2 and we run off a season, the only way we would play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game would be at home, unless we go into the playoffs a 4 or 5 or 6 seed. Unless no, a 5, 6 or 7 seed. That's the only way we would get in there. So,
I mean,
so
yeah.
pretty much you just saying that we going out in the playoffs.
I say y'all going on in the playoffs. I
All
say
right,
either the
that's
divisional
fair.
round. I say either the divisional round or the conference title.
So I'm going to say this. Even with this J.K. Dobbins loss for the season, we going to win the Super Bowl.
You think y'all winning the Super Bowl?
Now, I don't think I know it. I'm going on record and I'm saying it right now.
So y'all gonna beat. So y'all a better team than the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all better than the Buffalo Bills.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing about the Chiefs. The last 3 years, 4, whatever, however many years we've been playing them right now, like we've been playing them with Lamar and Patrick. We try to beat the Chiefs at their own game. I believe this is going to be the year that we beat everybody at our own game and stop stooping to their level.
Right.
Simply because it's a contract year. Craig used to be like, only time the Ravens going to win the Super Bowl is when they beat the Redskins. It's happened the last 2 times. But what it really is every time the Ravens win the Super Bowl, the quarterback is up for a contract. Trent Dilfer was up for a contract, which is how we ended up with Elvis Grbac. Joe Flacco was up for a contract, which is how we ended up with nobody because Steve gave him all the money in the world, all the money the Ravens had.
Right.
Lamar, the biggest cloud that's been over our team this off season and it's going to be this upcoming season is Lamar's contract.
Right.
So I believe Lamar is going to play his way to a Super Bowl and a big contract to show them like, yo, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I eat, sleep, and shit Ravens football, man. So I just look at it. I'm a patterns guy. So I see the patterns. I see how shit go. All right, everybody like the league fixed. Yeah. But when it come to us, we fix that shit because they tried to take us out in the Super Bowl. What happened? We fixed it. We made sure we walked out of there with the championship after they turned the lights out on us.
Right.
Man. It's been other games that they tried to get us in, we walked away from. And at Gillette Stadium with Tom Brady in them, we still beat them. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this gonna be an MVP caliber year for Lamar. I feel like Tavon Young is back on our defense. He the key to our defense because we got him on the field. He cancels out Tyreek Hill completely. Tyreek Hill canceled out underneath and over the top. Who does Mahomes have left? Kelsey. I got Queen for him. I got Oway for him. I got Marcus Peters for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got Humphrey for Hardman. You know what I'm saying? We good, man. Watch.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be watching. I'm definitely gonna be watching because
I'm gonna say 13-4. Number 1 in the AFC.
Number 1 in the AFC. Okay. We're gonna see. I mean, I said divisional conference championship, so that's my prediction on that. Let's transition a little bit, man. Let's talk hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, I mean, I know you know about. What is your take on hip hop now? My take on it is I like I don't like a lot of this new stuff that's out. I stick to my old stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I started the podcast, it's hip hop based, basketball based, but my type of hip hop though. You know what I'm saying? That real, that you know, back in the day hip hop. None of this mumble shit, none of this. Not this, because this is not what we grew up on.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying
tape.
right. I'm not saying I'm against some of this young stuff, some of this new stuff I like. The only new artist, and I say this, the only new artist that I rock with, and I can say, you know what, I'll go and purchase his music, is Drake. That's it. That's it for me. I'll go buy Drake. I'll go buy a Drake album. I'll listen to Drake all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Before I listen to the Little Baby.
I rock with Drizzy.
The Baby, Little Baby, the Baby. I'm like, yo, how many times can a rapper be named Baby?
You got Baby, the Baby, Lil Baby.
Baby. I'm like, come on, yo, come on, let's be creative here. Like T-Pain had a thing where he was flipping out. He was like, yo, like, let's be creative. You know what I'm saying? Music has got away from being creative. So that's how I feel about hip hop. How do you feel about it? What is your take on it?
I feel like hip hop has gotten away from its roots.
Right.
That's what I feel like. I feel like, and the catalyst to that is Lil Wayne.
Right.
I love him to death. You know, that's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
But Wayne continues to evolve, and he makes the game evolve, because I feel like the game goes as he goes now. You can just look at Wayne started mumbling first.
Right.
And then everybody started mumbling. You know what I'm saying? T-Pain introduced the auto-tune. Wayne took on the auto-tune, started rapping, then everybody started auto-tune and started rapping.
Right.
So I still like my raw, gritty, rough thug music. Like I listen to Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? I still like to listen to the drug talk, so I listen to Future a little bit. But other than that, the only other new guys I really listen to is like Rod Wave, and that's probably it, bro. Maybe some Lil Baby here and there. That's the one from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Lil Baby. Yeah, maybe some him here and there, but mostly it's all Only Built for Cuban Links, some Method Man, some Biggie, some Pac. Like my girl be like, why do you listen to this old music? I definitely be rocking my old Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? 400 Degrees, you know what I'm saying? I keep that on spin. I've been trying to get through this Donda, man, but I keep turning it off after the third song. It's frustrating. I don't know. I keep walking away from it at the third song, so I don't know. I gotta really listen to Donda. But other than that, I keep my 95 to 2000 hip hop on repeat.
Yeah, I mean that's the same for me. The Donda album, I was able to get through it. I listened to it twice. I think he's got 8 solid tracks on there that I really, really like. I don't think it's a horrible album. I think it's Kanye. I wish that he would have got away a little bit from the gospel. I feel like it's a little bit too gospel heavy sometimes. Yeah. But I understand what he's trying to do and I understand his message. I think a lot of people are missing that part. Like they're focused on, oh, you know, it's gospel, but yeah, it's gospel with a message. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the best Kanye's been since, you know, his mom passed away. So the Donda album, man, I mean, I done got through it twice. I like it. Like I said, I think there's like 8 good tracks on there that I like. And like far as hip hop wise, you know what I'm saying? I stick to my, you know, my Jay, my Nas, Lil Wayne. What else? Griselda. I listen to Benny the Butcher, that Griselda team. I love what they coming with.
you know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
You know what's crazy? You started talking about them on like your first or second episode.
Yep.
And then after you started talking about, I started seeing their stuff on like Apple Music and stuff like that. And then people started talking. I'm like, damn, I never heard of them until you. But I've been checking them out though. Yeah, they nice. And I want to say, shout out to Doja, man. I ain't know Doja was doing all that shit he doing, man. God damn, shorty, he DM'd me his latest joint, right? Yeah. So I went straight to it because I'm gonna support my guys. I went straight to it on Apple Music, man, and he got hella tapes on there, man. I'm gonna listen to every single one of them, Doja. That's my word. You hear me? Straight up.
Doja
shout out to Doja, man.
Shout out to Doja Burner, man. He was on episode 17. He was on episode 15. That's a brother of ours, man. Grew up with him, and I tell you, my man can produce and he can rap his ass off. He can produce and rap his ass off. He's no joke. So definitely listen to him because he's out here doing his thing. He just put out a Beats instrumental that's fire. And he's always coming with that heat. So shout out to Doja Burner, man. But they be doing it, man. Him, Jay Flame, Nino. You know what I'm saying? They all be doing their thing, man. They really do. I'm proud of all of them because,
yeah, man.
That's what we, that's what we out here doing. We out here pushing and trying to help each other.
I never knew they was doing that till you. Boy, I was like, what? Hell no. I mean, I knew niggas was rapping. You know what I'm saying? I remember little freestyles back in the day, little circles and shit, but I never knew it was like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. So he's doing this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing. They all doing their thing, and I'm proud of them. That's why when I had them on here, man, I was like, I had to get him on here. I had to get Flame on here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got to get Nino on here. I'm just waiting for his album to come out, man. But
yeah, shout out to Flame too, man. Shout out to Jay Flame too.
They doing their thing, man. Make me proud. Especially being up here. I'm in Boston.
Yeah, that should sound good.
You know what I mean? I'm in Boston, so when I hear their music, man, it makes me feel like I'm back at home. And I told them that, man. So
right.
Definitely shout out to them, man, for all the incredible things that they doing. So 10 people, if you had 10 people that you can take, that you can bring to a dinner, dead or alive, what 10 people would you bring?
10 people.
10 people, dead or alive, anybody.
My grandmother and my grandfather, first and foremost.
Right.
Rosie and Andre, they're gonna be the first two. Shit, man. Yo, I would like to eat with Rex Ryan, pick his brain on a defensive football tip. So he would have to be one. Shit, what's that? 3, so it'll make me 4. So I need 6 more. Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, okay.
Straight up, he makes some money. He makes some money, man. I need to know how he getting his money. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be a billionaire like him. You know what I'm saying? So he would be one. Mark Cuban. You know what I'm saying? That's the Mavericks owner. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely have him there. Shit, man. What's that? 6?
You got 6, yo.
So 4 more. Shit, my guy Mello, he would have to be there because all them people there, he wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? We would have to figure that out as a team, you know what I'm saying? So Mello would definitely be there. 2 more people, man. No, that's 3 more people, right?
3 more people, yo.
Had to bring Pac back.
Bring Pac back, okay.
Or summons him for wherever he at if he not dead. Definitely bring Big back.
Bring Big back.
They can figure that out. And my last person, will probably be Obama.
Okay.
Because I feel like Obama will be able to lead the dinner, you know what I'm saying? Like have that
Right.
get it structured out, you know what I'm saying? Have everybody in check, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did not like Obama as a I did not and do not like Obama as a president, but I like Obama as a man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because
Okay.
I'm not a politics guy. I don't like the politics, period. So that's why I don't like him as a president. None of that shit.
Okay.
That would be my 10 though.
I had
That's an interesting 10, ain't it?
that is interesting, Tim. I like that. That's
Yeah,
probably one of the best ones I've heard since I've been doing that question.
yeah, me neither.
My 10 always changes. Number one would be my grandmother, Patricia Ann Crosby, you know what I'm saying? God rest her soul. Um, two would be Nick. Just because I never got to have one more
Time out,
conversation with him.
time out,
Go
time
ahead, go
out,
ahead,
time out, time out.
go ahead.
I would have to remove Muck and add Nick
Yeah, yeah,
because when that shit happened, me and Nick had just got into it.
right.
Like we was fighting. And
So those people that don't know who, let me just explain for people who don't know, Nick is a brother of ours that passed away in a really, really bad car accident some years ago. Um, I went to middle school with him, high school with him. So did Matt, high school with him. Um, so that's what he's talking about, just to kind of like give people an
me and
idea.
Nick lived 8 houses down from each other, so to speak. Not literally, but figuratively. Like I was in the one complex, he was in the next complex over. I could walk through the cut and be in this house in 5 minutes. That was my brother, man. And I would definitely have Nick at my dinner table, man, because we never got to reconcile the funky ass fight we had over some bullshit. And that shit happened. He died. He passed away 2 months later, man. And that shit fucked me up. I still think about that shit at night. I still fight those demons.
Yeah,
I mean, I know he know, but it's just to have that conversation, you know what I'm saying? That shit hurt, man. I love you, Spliffy, straight up, man. I'm sorry, bro.
yeah. I
But yeah, go ahead. Who the
he
rest, man?
he would be there. He used to call me, man, all the time when I first moved up here. He would call and always check on me, make sure I was okay. The last conversation we had, this was like I had just had Malcolm, and
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm gonna grab the charger. I'm listening to
okay,
you.
but I had just had Malcolm, and he was saying how he was proud of me, man, and what I'm saying, he's telling me like I need to come home, and visit. Um, and I actually still have my messenger, you know what I'm saying? And I never got a chance to go home, by the time I got home, he had already passed away. So Nick would be two. Three for me would be Hove. That's just my guy. You know what I'm saying? I would love to pick his brain about all the things that he's done. So three would be Hove. Four would be LeBron. Gotta have LeBron at the table. Again, that's my guy, somebody I can just talk to about businesses, how to start, how to do different things, shit, how to open a school. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my long-term dreams, to open up my own school. That's 4. 5, Master P. So another another great business, another great businessman, another great business owner. I'll have Master P at the table. 6, Craig. You know what I'm saying? That's my, best friend, my brother.
Yeah.
It's 22 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Of being,
Yeah. That's
you know what
why
I'm
they
saying?
say I'm me and Mellow, man.
You know how, everybody know how I go with me and Craig. 7, man, it'll be honestly be all the homies at 7. All of us, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we haven't seen each other in a long time. It'd be nice to get us all together to have a conversation and laugh, drink, and just reminisce.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Yes.
But everybody can make it this time because they did just have a little what's the name?
Yeah, that's savage. I was like, damn, I wish I was there for that one.
Yeah, I'm like, man, y'all keep doing these impromptus. So that's cool.
So that's 7, 8. Gotta get some females on there. So I'm gonna say Khloe Kardashian. That's my baby. Gotta have Khloe at the dinner table. You know, gotta have Khloe.
What a damn Khloe, man.
Gotta have Khloe. I love Khloe. 9 will be Nipsey, man. I'd love to have a conversation with Nipsey. Have Nipsey at the table. And then 10 would be, and who would I have at 10? I don't know, man. I don't know who would be my 10. You know what? Deion Sanders would be my 10.
Okay.
I would love to have Deion at the table, man, and, you know, pick his brain and talk to him a little bit. So
Deion's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll have Deion there. Before I let you go, give me some names you want to see on here. Somebody that you want to see on here that I haven't had on here yet. I got a long list myself, so I got a few people I need to get on here. I got you on here finally. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get Craig on here, but Craig ain't gonna get on here, man.
Why not? Craig
ain't
gonna get on here.
He ain't gonna get on here, man. I'm still trying to get him on here. I'm gonna still try, but that's the one I want to get. That's the one I want to get on here.
Let me see.
What you tell me?
I definitely want to see the guys, man. We need to figure out where you can get a big one and have all of us.
Okay. I can try to do that.
I want. That's the
I
one
can do that.
Yeah, I want to get everybody on the Zoom and the podcast, and we get in here and chop it up, man. I want to see all the guys, man, the whole black mob, and they know who they are, everybody. So Craig, you want to get with it. Remember how you was in my ass telling me to come on, and you know what I'm talking about? Come on, Craig, let's go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to see everybody. And shit, man, all the up and coming rappers, man, get them on here, man. If you need me to help you promote it, man, you know, I'm gonna share it every time. I'm gonna do whatever to get them on here, man. Let's get this out there, man.
Okay.
Probably bigger than Gilly. You heard me.
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to do my thing. With that being said, man, I love you.
Love you too, big dog.
I appreciate you coming on here with me, man, and kicking it with me. I appreciate you sharing, and I appreciate all the support and love that you've shown me. I'm proud of you always for the man that you are and the father that you are. And I just want you to
too, man.
Thank you. I just want you to continue to keep doing what you're doing. And you know I'm here for you always if you need anything in the process. We're brothers, man. We're gonna be brothers for life. And like I said before, man, I love you, man. And I just want to say thank you for just being a part of this, man. I really appreciate it.
Already. I appreciate you having me. And before I go, I want to say shout out to the Silent & Company. That's Cuzzo, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Get with Silent & Company, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Everything black owned, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Shout out to Hanging with Abe podcast. You know what I'm saying? I had my man Malcolm on the intro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Hood, he was on there. Shout out to Flame, Doja Burner, everybody that was on the podcast, you know what I mean? All my guys, all your guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So no, I appreciate all y'all, man. I love all y'all, man. And you know, I just thank y'all, man, for coming on here, man, and kicking it with me, man, and promoting it. I appreciate it.
Already.
All right. 1.
Peace.